Subscribe to Drive Drift 23, where every ride tells a story. We break down the specs, test the limits, and bring you the real story behind every beast. When we first heard the title 2026 Sierra MONSTRHOME 10 times 10, we honestly weren't sure what to expect, and that's exactly the point. This isn't just another pickup truck review. This is something that flips the script on what a truck can be. A hybrid between a heavy-duty workhorse and a full-on mobile living space that blurs the line between utility vehicle and RV. That collision of two worlds is what makes this machine fascinating from the moment you see it. At first glance, the silhouette still carries the bold presence and squared-off toughness that define the Sierra lineup. It looks muscular, confident, and unapologetically large. But then you notice something different. The profile stretches upward and backward in a way that clearly signals this isn't a standard pickup. It's taller, more imposing, and designed with a purpose beyond hauling tools or towing trailers. It suggests long-distance travel, off-grid living, and serious adventure. The foundation of this build comes from the heavy-duty Sierra platform, meaning it's built on a strong ladder frame engineered for serious capability. That's important, because when you transform a truck into a mobile home, structural strength becomes everything. The heavy-duty bones underneath ensure that this monster home isn't just about looks, it's about durability and real-world usability. Under the hood, the Sierra HD platform traditionally offers powerful engine choices, including large gasoline V8 options and the well-known Duramax turbodiesel. These engines are designed to deliver impressive horsepower and, more importantly, massive torque. Torque is what gives a vehicle the ability to move heavy loads without strain, and in a build like this, where weight is significantly increased, that matters more than ever. Paired with a modern 10-speed automatic transmission, the power delivery is designed to feel smooth, controlled, and confident whether you're on the highway or climbing a steep grade. Of course, adding a living module changes the driving dynamics. With extra weight up high and toward the rear, balance becomes critical. Suspension tuning, braking performance, and overall stability all have to work together to keep the truck composed. One of the biggest questions surrounding a build like this is whether it still feels like a truck, solid and planted, or whether it starts to feel like a rolling building. Early impressions suggest that the heavy-duty suspension setup is more than capable of handling the added bulk, maintaining that reassuring sense of control drivers expect from a Sierra. Where this vehicle truly separates itself is inside the living space. Instead of a simple truck bed, you have a fully integrated habitation module designed to make life on the road not just possible but comfortable. Depending on configuration, this can include sleeping quarters, storage cabinetry, compact kitchen facilities, and seating areas that convert into additional beds. The goal isn't just camping convenience, it's livability. The integration between the truck cabin and the living space is especially important. Modern Sierra interiors are already known for their upscale finishes, large infotainment displays, and digital instrument clusters. That means the driver's area doesn't feel like a stripped-down work truck. You get premium materials, intuitive controls, and advanced connectivity features. Wireless smartphone integration, built-in navigation, and driver assist systems all contribute to making long journeys less tiring and more enjoyable. From a technology standpoint, this monster home benefits from the same safety and convenience systems found in the heavy-duty lineup. Advanced trailering assistance, multiple camera views, blind spot monitoring, and adaptive cruise control can dramatically reduce stress during highway travel. When you're driving something this large, visibility and awareness are critical, and these features play a huge role in everyday usability. Visually, the exterior design makes a statement. The front end retains the bold grille and commanding stance that define the Sierra's identity. The integration of the living module behind it is where things get dramatic. Instead of looking like an awkward add-on, the best executions of this concept feel cohesive, like the truck and home were designed together rather than pieced together. Rugged cladding, off-road tires, and elevated ground clearance enhance its adventurous personality. One of the biggest selling points of a vehicle like this is versatility. Traditional RVs can feel detached from daily driving needs. They're great for travel but cumbersome for regular errands. A truck-based monster home offers a different kind of flexibility. You still have the core capabilities of a heavy-duty pickup, towing, hauling, and off-road readiness, while also having a fully functional living space. It's essentially two vehicles in one. Performance on the highway is where this build has to prove itself. Aerodynamics aren't exactly friendly when you add a large structure to the back of a truck. Fuel efficiency may not be its strongest trait, but buyers in this category are often willing to trade some economy for freedom and functionality. The key is whether it remains stable at speed and predictable in crosswinds. With a properly engineered setup, the wide stance and heavy-duty suspension should help maintain confidence even in less-than-ideal conditions. Off-road capability is another interesting angle. While it may not crawl through extreme rock trails like a stripped-down off-road truck, the raised ride height and robust chassis still make it suitable for gravel roads, desert terrain, and remote campsites. That opens up a world of possibilities beyond traditional campgrounds. It's about accessing places that standard RVs simply can't reach. Another aspect worth mentioning is customization. Builds like this are rarely identical. Owners can tailor layouts to match their lifestyle, adding solar panels for off-grid power, upgraded water storage systems, enhanced insulation for cold climates, or expanded storage for gear. That flexibility allows the monster home to adapt to everything from weekend adventures to full-time mobile living. The emotional appeal of this vehicle is just as important as the technical specifications. There's something undeniably exciting about the idea of driving a machine that can take you almost anywhere and provide shelter wherever you stop. It speaks to independence and exploration. For digital nomads, outdoor enthusiasts, or anyone craving a less conventional lifestyle, this kind of build represents possibility. Of course, it won't be for everyone. Its size alone may intimidate some drivers, especially in tight urban environments. Parking, maneuvering in crowded areas, and navigating narrow streets will require patience and awareness. But for those who value space, capability, and self-sufficiency over compact convenience, that trade-off may be entirely acceptable. Ultimately, the 2026 Sierra MONSTRHOME 10x10 challenges expectations. It takes a platform known for strength and reliability and transforms it into something imaginative and lifestyle-driven. It's not just about horsepower or towing capacity anymore. It's about how those capabilities support a new way of traveling and living. By the end of the day, this isn't simply a truck with extra equipment attached. It's a statement about what's possible when engineering meets creativity. Whether you see it as over-the-top or visionary, there's no denying it sparks conversation. And in a world where many vehicles start to feel similar, that kind of bold thinking stands out.